The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
And a good day, Muddy River News fans. Meteorologist Brent Clare here with a look at our forecast going from today into tomorrow and Friday. Just as we are digging out from this last storm, we have another one we're looking at. But once again, the models are very uncertain about it. And for the most part, though, I think it's shifting more to the north, and this is going to be a warmer storm system. This is the official forecast from National Weather Service showing 4 to 11 inches for Adams County. That is a big range, but I'll notice that's where they say it's the greatest uncertainty, because if the warm air comes in early, we'll obviously see the 3 to 4 inches. If it comes in not at all, we'll see 11 or 12. Personally, I think we're going to go for the 11 or the 3 to 4, just because of the way the system is starting to set up. This is animation. This is where we are. This is the West Coast, and you can see the storm is coming down just like it was, but it's starting to cut to the east a little earlier than it did before. What that creates is it does not dip down far enough south and come in, further to the south, like like the last one did. So we look at the models again. This is all the models that comparison-wise. You see the heaviest amounts are just north of Adams County. And we put this in, show the other models. One does show maybe a little bit to our northwest, just a little bit, but for the most part, they're all well into Iowa. They do not show much for us, and this is for Friday morning. But as we get to the very end of the storm, there's a potential that we could see, this is the very end of the storm, possibly 5-6 inches. But there's places where it could be more. But the problem is that if you look at the storm evolution, it started well to the south. This was the forecast. There it is. This was the forecast on Monday. Here it is again on Monday, and it just keeps on listing farther and farther north. So that's why I'm not as confident to see a lot of snow on this one. So let's put this all in motion. This is starting here at noon today. You can see the storm that we're talking about here on the west coast. We start to put this in motion. It digs down a little bit, but it does not go as deep as it usually does. It moved ahead here. It does not go as deep as it usually does. And we put this in motion here. Storm is a little bit further that we would like to further north than we'd like to see. If you really want to see some snow, you bring it into here. This is for 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Still dry. Midnight on Friday, you can see a little bit of snow here, but the other model wants to show a lot more rain, and then you take it to that next evolution, a lot more rain, a lot more warm air moving into the system. The backside obviously has potential to bring some snowfall to it, but again, this is for 6 p.m. on Friday night, bringing a lot of snow into Illinois because that's cold air is coming around. But again, I think the majority of the precipitation you're going to see is going to be on the front side of the storm. So a lot to determine there, and here comes the cold air. I mean, we're going to talk about highs in the single digits, overnight lows below zero, and then here comes another system, Sunday, that could just kind of sneak by us a little bit to the south there. This is for Sunday night, and we just keep on seeing these through next week. Little skiffs come through that could potentially bring us a few more snows. So a lot to talk about, a lot still uncertain. We'll hopefully have a better update tomorrow. And like I said, if I had to be a betting man, I'd probably say more rain than snow on this one. But again, things can change very quickly on this. So for that, we'll close this podcast out. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.